for our second Lunch and Learn for the month of December, Friday Lunch and Learn series. Dr. Nicole Brantley here. I'm going to quickly introduce myself and then we're going to jump right into the topic. So, for those who are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you share this with all of your friends and family. To hit that bell notification once you subscribe and make sure that you select all so that anytime that I go live or anytime that I post a video, you will be notified that I have posted something or that I'm live. So thank you so much for being here today. If you are not here live with me, let me know that you were here for the replay by typing in where you're tuning in from and something that you learned from this live or just whatever it is that you want to share. Thank you so much for being here. So today we are going to be talking about, hello, Arvella, thank you so much for being here. We're going to be talking about the 4 benefits, right? And we'll probably get into more than that, but y'all know how I do, of eliminating sugar. I know so many sugar crackheads. That is the term that I like to use to call them. Because they're so addicted to sugar and they have to have their ice cream and they have to have their sweets and they have to have their Starbucks and everything is so sugared out. And we don't realize what this is doing to the body and how harmful it is to the body. And if we just give the body an opportunity and we eliminate this from our diet, or our lifestyle, I should say, what this can do for us. And I'm talking added sugar. I'm talking about high fructose corn syrup. I'm talking about refined white sugars in candy bars, in juices, in sodas, in this or in that, right? So I want you guys to be in the know. That's why I'm doing these lunch and learn, so that you can actually take what it is that I'm teaching you and not only know about it and understand it, but apply it and execute it in your everyday lifestyle. Okay? Because this is going to be a game changer for your body, and you're going to see how. So, 4 benefits of eliminating sugar. First and foremost, a lot of people are seeking this, but they don't even realize that something as simple as eliminating sugar can help them with weight loss and improved weight management. Quick story. I reposted something on my Facebook today, and it mentioned how there was a lady who took Ozempic, lost 80 pounds, but now she has a colostomy bag, right? A shit bag, for those of you who don't know what that is. Because what Ozempic does is it stops your stomach muscles from allowing you to empty your stomach. So your stomach is not emptying. Those are not the only muscles that the Ozempic and the Wegovy and the like kind of meds do. They also do things to the muscles in other parts of your body, so you can have saggy, droopy skin, right? It has a look. When I see somebody that's on Ozempic, I know what they look like, right? They got to look. And it's because it's deteriorating your muscle mass. You don't look healthy. You might look skinny, but you don't look healthy. And it is a very harmful drug. Okay? And so I'm telling you this story because I had somebody in the comments that was like, oh, I allow my clients or my customers, or I know customers that are on this. What's the science behind this? What's the reason for the stomach not emptying? Is evidence not enough? Because nature is all telling, and I don't need anything scientifically backing me up to tell you what I'm seeing with my naked eye, right? And so I responded by saying, is nature not all telling? Why do we need an answer or scientific backing for evidence, right? Because when we're doing research and we have a theory and then we prove our theory with evidence, we don't need no more research. We don't need to give it another answer. The evidence is here, right? And so she was like, well, you need to be easy because you're being defensive. I'm not being defensive. I'm asking you a question. Why is what you found out not enough information? And if it's not, go do your own research. And she comes back and she's like, well, I don't take information from strangers. I got to have scientific backing. But have you and your clients called the Ozempic manufacturers and asked them what their product does and what's in their product and why it fills your body with so many heavy metals and why it stops your stomach from emptying, which is known as gastroparesis? So it causes digestive issues and for the long term, right? And this is not out yet, but it's going to be cancer causing. We're going to see a lot of people with colon cancer because when your stomach is not emptying and your waste is sitting there, what does toxins cause? What does toxicity do to the body when it leaches into it? It damages tissues and cells, which in turn is cancer. But I'm going to get off that soapbox. So let's get back to our number one way, one of the benefits of eliminating sugar from your diet. So if you're on Ozempic or Wegovy or the like, get off of that mess. Do you know how many positive, healthy ways it is for you to lose weight, right? Waste is your issue. You got too much waste and toxicity in your body. So when you take things like that and you continue to build the waste in your body, you might be getting skinny because you're not absorbing and utilizing your nutrients. That's why you're losing weight. You don't even know and understand what's happening in your body. You just know that you get into the results that you want to get to. And you think you're looking cute with them. No, you look sick because you're losing muscle mass. You look sunk in and gaunt, and your skin looks saggy and droopy. It's only one way to good health, and that is to take care of your body, not to inject good health, not to swallow a pill for good health, not to do all of these things outside of the box for good health. Just be good to your body. Stop abusing it with the things that are creating these things that you don't like, and then you want to take the shortcut, not the steps, to address it. No, get to the root. Get to the root. Okay, weight loss and improved management. So you pack on the pounds easily when you consume sugar all the time. Just test it out. Just eat sugar for a couple of days. Eat sugar for a week straight and tell me how much weight you gain. Okay? All right? Tell me how much weight you gain. When you eliminate it from your diet, you lose weight and you keep it off. Sugar is fattening. Period. It'll keep you fat. It'll keep you inflamed. That is what sugar does. Sugar is an empty calorie. It has zero nutritional value. Zero nutrition is in sugar. So sugar is an empty calorie, meaning it provides the body with zero nutrition. It is high calorie, but empty. Let me give you some examples. Sugary drinks, juices like Minute Maid with all that sugar, like Simply Apple or Orange or whoever. Those are not nutritious drinks. That is not something that you freshly pressed Tropicana. You didn't freshly press that orange. Do you know how many preservatives is in that? Do you know how much pasteurization had to take place for that to sit on a shelf? Okay? Sugar is an empty calorie. It offers you zero nutrition. Sugary drinks need to be thrown out. Sodas, throw them in the trash. Do not bring that stuff into your house. Do not bring that stuff into your car. Do not go in the gas station seeking those things out. This is how you can lose weight and manage and maintain your weight. Okay? Sugary drinks, candy will keep you fat. Okay? It just is what it is. We need to understand that it's high calorie, zero nutrition, very inflammatory, and very fattening. So if you're looking to lose weight or manage your weight, get rid of it. Get off the high fructose corn syrup that's sweetening all of these things. Corn and corn products heavily laced in glyphosate damages and destroys the gut, right? It's layered, and that's why you should stay away from it. Ooh, I got Sade from Love Yourself to Health and that said that ginger ale too. Because y'all know we like to think when you sick, ginger ale heals everything. And what did Sade just say? High fructose corn syrup. That's all that's in ginger ale. It ain't no pure cane sugar. It's not no agave or no maple syrup, right? The accepted alternatives is trash. Your body knows nothing about what to do with high fructose corn syrup, and that's why inflammation comes in immediately when you consume it. All right, thanks for that share, Sade. So food items with added sugar turns into glucose and it is stored as fat in the body. That's why you get fat. Okay? And fat, right? Fat stores toxins. Fat stores toxicity. which ain't nothing about that healthy. Your fat's gonna hold all the bad stuff. This is why lymphedema, big old elephant thighs, big old arms, a big belly, big thighs, big butts, all of that is waste. That is trash. Your body is meant to be lean. It's not meant to be inflamed. It's not meant to be big. That's why your knees hurt when you have a lot of weight on your thighs on top of those knees, right? Because it's not natural. It ain't easy to hear, especially when you're addicted to sugar, but somebody got to tell the truth. You here to learn, right? I hope you ain't eating sugar while you lunching and learning with me at this time. So we got to get rid of the sugary drinks, the juices, the sodas, the Gatorades, the Powerades. Those are the worst things that you can consume. Get your electrolytes from natural fruit, fresh pressed orange juice, delicious watermelon juice, fruit that is high in water content. Stop drinking that crap full of dye, damaging and destroying your gut. And it's really not doing what it says it does. And the burn on that thing is more than soda. So you're burning holes in your GI tract, your gastrointestinal tract, by drinking this sugary, full of dye, acidic crap, full of fructose, high fructose corn syrup, and things that your body does not require. The reality is we're making ourselves sick by consuming this. All right? So food items with added sugar, it turns into glucose, your body stores it as fat. Swap out the sugary drinks and foods for healthier alternatives such as fruit, the highest vibrational food on the planet. And if you got a doctor that's telling you only eat 10 grapes, don't eat too much fruit in a day, that's too much sugar, fire them and run. Find you a holistic doctor that knows what they're talking about. Fruit heals the body. Fruit is the highest vibrational food on the planet. That is what the human body needs to survive. That is all that we should be consuming if we're being technical, right? We are frugivores. We've evolved. We do all this cooking, but guess what? We kill the nutrients. We age ourselves faster. Go on a paleo diet, go on an all meat diet, and look how old you look within a year. Ages you fast. Sugar ages you fast. Alcohol ages you fast because it's not meant for human consumption. Just like cereal isn't. You have these children with ADHD and autism because their guts are full of heavy metal, their body of heavy metal toxicity overload, and then we're giving them things like cereal that are not meant for human consumption. That stuff is made in a lab. There's nothing nutritionally sound about it. It is created. It doesn't come from the earth. It doesn't come from a plant. It's not for human consumption. So, swap out sugary drinks and foods for healthy alternatives such as fruits, such as vegetables, minimal to no grains. Rices and pastas break down to sugar. Okay? This is going to help keep your blood sugar levels naturally low because you're not having to worry about the crash and the burn, all right? Eating foods on a regular that contain added refined sugar, white sugar, not the fruit sugar, with your fruit that your body knows how to break down and what to do with it so it can fuel the brain and the body because it's not just isolated sugar by itself, right? You following me? Eating foods on a regular basis that contain added refined sugars is going to make the body insulin resistant, which causes belly fat storage. How many people out here you know that's insulin resistant? How many people out here you know that are diabetics? How many people you know we could go on and on with the list because we're consuming sugar and we need to stop. Okay? That was number one, weight loss and weight loss management. Another benefit of eliminating sugar is increased energy. How many of y'all tired? Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so fatigued. Oh, I need a nap. Oh, I can't seem to get to bed early. And then you're super tired. And then when it's time to go to bed, you up all night because your adrenals are done. Meat stimulating, sugar stimulating to your nervous system. That's why you can't sleep. You got to get your adrenals in order, right? You got to do things that don't stimulate. I have a lady who's always telling me her baby, he don't sleep at night. He don't. What you gave him before bed? If you giving him peanut butter and jelly as a snack, if you giving him some sort of sugar as a snack, that's why he was tired. But now he up because he done got a second wind. He's stimulated from sugar. Okay, so sugary foods give you a high followed by a crash and burn, which depletes your energy and makes you feel lethargic and sluggish. A fake stimulant, if you will. Just like that coffee y'all like to drink and drown it in sugar. It's a fake stimulant. And caffeine is horrible for the body. It is a 1 on the pH scale, meaning that it's very acidic and it's no good for your body. Acid weakens your tissues. Acid breaks down your kidneys. Acid weakens your adrenal glands, which you need functioning for many reasons. All right? So know that those sugary foods might make you feel good and high and, energized for a second, but it always is followed up by a crash and burn. Always. Oh, I feel like crap. Oh, I feel tired. Oh, I just need to lay down. You're lethargic because of what you just consumed, and that's how your body is responding to the sugar. Sugars are never the best source for your body to receive energy. Never. Ever. Right? Feed your body and your brain with nutrient-dense foods like fruits. I know y'all feel like I'm beating a dead horse with that because it's the highest vibrational food on the planet. You have to understand that live foods equal energy. When you're consuming things that are alive, you get energy from them naturally because they're living. You can't get energy from something that's dead. It has 0 angstroms. That's how we measure energy in angstroms. So if something has no energy, how do you expect it to give you energy? Thanksgiving, we eating all that dead crap, all them dead birds, all that dead cooked food, and wonder why we gotta go lay down. The body doesn't know where to start, right? And a lot of those foods have sugar, especially if you're doing things that break down to sugar. So you want to eat more nutrient-dense foods like fruits and vegetables and superfoods to include chia seeds, flax seeds, sea moss, spirulina, and other superfoods, right? That are going to increase your energy levels naturally. Leafy greens, consume them. And if you're a meat eater, find you a quality source meat and eat lean meats. I'm not really a proponent of recommending that, especially if you have dis-ease, the lack of flow and ease in your body. You have some sort of diagnosis, right? You really can't increase your energy by consuming something dead, like I just said. But some people are addicted to their meat. They can't let it go. So make sure it's sourced well, whatever that means, because that's marketing in my opinion. And make sure that you are choosing a leaner meat that your body can kind of break down. But let me tell you, that stuff gets stuck along the colon walls. I just did a mucoid plaque colon cleanse, which I'm going to take a group of people through in January. I hope that you join me. The mucoid plaque, the amount of ropey, rubbery, I talked about this on the last Lunch and Learn, just could hold it up, look like the intestines in a dark green color. Sludge, old fecal matter that lined my colon wall for years is what came out. Right? Because I've eaten meat in the past. And that's what happens because we're not carnivores. We don't have short intestines. And guess what? All of it doesn't come out. And so it putrefies and it rots, and that's what it turns into while it's sitting in your guts. And some of you may have it so high built up that when you speak, we can smell your breath. They call it halitosis. It's nothing more than the waste in your intestines coming out of your mouth, because from your mouth to your anus is your digestive tract, is your gastrointestinal tract. Okay? So feed your body and your brain with nutrient-dense foods like fruits, vegetables, lean meats, leafy greens, superfoods, right? And then exercise, plus eat the foods that have a positive effect on the brain and that can increase your energy levels. That was 2. So increased energy. The third one is improved mood, focus, mental clarity, and health. I'm going to say that again because a lot of people have brain fog. When you eliminate sugar from your lifestyle, from your diet, refined added sugar, I'm talking about white sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and the like, you get improved mood, better focus, mental clarity, and mental health. Better mental health. Sugary foods and drinks increase your moodiness, causes mood imbalances, causes you to have stress. It causes you to have poor eating habits. Why? Because when you get that sugar in there, it's like, baby, we want some more. You just ate. But 30 minutes later, you looking for some more sugar. That's why I call it sugar crackhead. You constantly looking and searching. You in the pantry, you in the refrigerator, you in the drawer. You're constantly seeking because sugar creates poor eating habits. It's a drug. It's a drug. We'll talk about it. So, causes stress, poor eating habits, and feelings of tiredness and exhaustion, right? You are lethargic. That's what it does. So, the more you give into your sugar addiction, the more you increase your chances of issues with your mental health because the sugar is destroying your gut. Your gut is your first brain. Anything that destroys this destroys this. There's a gut brain connection all day long. All day long. When you eliminate sugar, you improve things such as depression, mood swings, anxiety, mental focus, all from eliminating sugar. All from eliminating sugar. Okay, so replace your sugary foods with brain foods, nuts, and seeds, and leafy greens. And I'm going to say it again, high water content fruit, that structured water, that H3O2 that feeds you on a cellular level. Your body receives that water. A lot of y'all drinking a gallon a day and you're peeing it right out. It ain't permeating the cell. It ain't flushing anything. You're just peeing it because you're too acidic for it to do anything. Why? Because you're eating acidic cooked meals and you're consuming a lot of sugar. Sugar is acid. Nothing but. All right? So replace those sugary foods with fruit. Fruit is sweet. It's naturally sweet and has the kind of sugar that fuels your brain, feeds your brain and your body. That's what you should be consuming more than anything. Your day should be high raw in fruits, high raw in vegetables, not cooked ones, salads, and the like. Okay? The sugary headaches that people get, which is the side effect of sugar withdrawals, they will subside and disappear when you begin to eliminate that sugar out of your diet on a regular basis. Okay? That was number 3. Number 4, you will significantly reduce inflammation in your body when you eliminate sugar from your diet. I'm talking refined sugar. I'm not talking fruit sugar that your body knows what to do with. White refined sugar in candy bars, in your sodas, in your juices, in your pastas that break down, in your breads that break down, all those empty carbohydrates that break down to sugar, rices, sticky and gluey during digestion. You just a wiping and a wiping and a wiping when you go to poop because that's what rice does. It's gluey, sticky. Okay? So when you start to eliminate this sugar out of your diet, if you're somebody that has pitting edema in your foot, you press down on your foot, the fingerprint is still there a minute later. That is called pitting edema. Your body is holding on to water to try to cool off what's burning up in that foot, in that area, because it's full of acid. So you reduce your inflammation significantly when you eliminate it. Sugar brings inflammation to the body immediately. Immediately. And inflammation causes chronic pain, headaches, and even food allergies. Why? Because inflammation equals acidosis. So these flare ups are no surprise. I'll never forget, I knew somebody who was not feeling the best, went and had a soda from a fast food restaurant. The next day, couldn't get up and walk. Flare up. Neuropathy kicked in. Their nerve damage just through the roof. Sugar will always cause a flare up immediately and on the spot, whether you feel it or not. And where there is pain, there is acid. Okay? Because pain equals acid. So if you are allergic to things like things that come from the earth, I hear weird and weirder stories all the time. Oh, I'm allergic to apples. Oh, I'm allergic to avocados. Oh, I'm allergic to strawberries. Oh, I can't eat any nuts or seeds. What I noticed is people who have food allergies usually have food allergies to the same things. The issue is your lymphatic system ain't moving, baby. And that's what I talked about on last week's live lunch and learn is allergies and why you have them and how you can eliminate them. Okay? So if you have allergies to things that come from the earth, you have high levels of acidosis in your body. You probably are dealing with high blood pressure. You're probably dealing with high blood pressure readings. Your top number's high, your bottom number's high. Your adrenals are weak. That's the top number. Your kidneys are failing. That's the bottom number, right? If it's higher or lower than 120 over 80, they're failing. You're highly acidic because of the highly acidic things that you're bringing into your body. And sugar is one of the most highly acidic things that you can bring into your body. Right? So I read in an article recently that inflammation is linked to dementia, Alzheimer's, and other brain disorders, right? That impact aging and mental health. No surprise. Acid corrodes. So we're corroding the brain with all the sugar that we're bringing in. It's dumbing us down. It's causing us to lose our memory. It's corroding whatever's in the tissues in the brain cavity. Okay? This is now called type 3 diabetes. Type 3, sugar in the brain. How many more types do we need? Right? We ain't got enough with type 2. Type 2 is all lifestyle. It's what you're eating. If you have diabetes type 2, you can turn that thing around just like that by changing what you're bringing into your body, by changing the chemistry that you are consuming and bringing into your body, which is too much fat and too much sugar and too much seed oil, which is very harmful to your body. Canola oil, where does that come from? Nothing from nature. Vegetable oil. What vegetable are they pulling oil from? Sunflower oil, safflower oil. No. All poisons, all toxic to the human body. Okay? So you gotta put down the fats, the oils, all that fried stuff, and you gotta put down the sugar. That's type 3 diabetes. Alzheimer's, dementia, and other brain disorders, sugar in the brain. So when you eliminate sugar, you decrease inflammation in the body. You also can significantly reduce joint, muscle, and nerve pain because those are the things that are immediately affected as soon as you bring sugar into your body, especially if you have gout, right? Especially if you have joint pain, your hips, your knees, your elbows, wherever it is. That's how you know, because the inflammation flares up right in the spots that are already suffering and dealing with acidity, high levels of it, and you're depositing more acidity, and that's why there's pain there. Your hips hurt in the middle of the night, you tossing and turning, you all this pain. Acid, okay? So you can reduce your inflammation significantly in your joint, your muscle, and your nerves. All that pain can go. You got to stop bringing in the issue that's causing you to flare up, and that is sugar. White refined high fructose corn syrup or anything else that's a sweetener and stop with the NutraSweet. Stop with the Splenda and the Equal. Horrible for your brain. Aspartame has shown to prove that it creates issues in the brain. Stop drinking that mess. Stop putting that sugar. Stop putting that because you think you're saving yourself a couple calories or stop. You're doing more harm than good by consuming Splenda, NutraSweet, Equal, Sweet and Low, and the like. Go do the research and the study on when that came into play and why they did that, and you'll be surprised. That's what I'll say. You'll be surprised. Stop drinking that. So when I'm talking about sugar, I'm talking about those things too. Conclusive. studies showing brain damage. Aspartame, because that's what those things are. So I want to leave you with this. A combination of increasing your raw foods, increasing your water intake, good water, distilled, spring, it doesn't have to be alkaline unless it's naturally occurring. I don't believe in drinking man-made alkaline water. It doesn't make any sense. By increasing your raw food intake, your water intake, and decreasing your sugar intake and exercising by either walking or moving your body in some sort of way to move lymph are some of the best ways to treat chronic inflammation and to reduce chronic pain in the body. Okay? Please remember this. If you didn't hear nothing that I said, pain is a request for change. If you constantly and consistently keep coming into pain, your body doesn't like what you're doing. It's speaking to you. Headaches. It's saying, stop bringing all this acid to the brain. Change what you're doing. Stomach ache. Stop bringing all this acid into your stomach. You're making my stomach hurt. You're making it ache. Pain in your ankle, in your wrist, in your hip, in your foot, in your thigh, wherever it is. Pain is a request for change. That is your body speaking to you, crying out to you for you to make a change and to do something different. Sugar is the reason for obesity. It's the reason for obesity. It is more addictive, listen to me, than cocaine. But yet when you cash out at every store, slew loads of it at the counter, at the checkout, by design to get and keep you sick. Sugar is the reason for obesity. If you eat sugar for a significant amount of time, and I'm talking about a short period of time in a row, you will see how much weight you will gain just like that. And it is more addictive than cocaine. Sugar addiction is real. It is a sign of increased parasitic activity in your body. Parasites thrive. They love sugar and trash. So all the waste from the heavy meat diet and the heavy dairy diet and all these animal products and proteins that are left behind in your intestines, they feast on that. They're in there having a party. Okay? And it's the reason you're suffering with candida overload. Your body can't process that with type 2 diabetes. Your pancreas is weak. Your adrenal glands are weak. So I'll tell you this. What you do frequently determines your frequency. Are you vibrating low or are you vibrating high? Because the more you consume high vibrational foods, the higher you're going to vibrate. The more you eat these dead, rotting, decomposing flesh foods, animal foods, dead animals, mucus, pus, and the like, the lower you're going to vibrate, the more moodier you're going to be, right? Oh, you got a schizophrenic diagnosis. You got a bipolar diagnosis. No, you got a damaged and destroyed gut, and you need to fix and correct it. You need to take care of yourself. That's what that says. Because all mental health issues start in the gut. There is a gut and brain connection all day long. All day long. All right? So what you do frequently determines your frequency. How are you vibrating? Are you low vibrational? Are you always starting mess? Are you always in drama? Do you feel moody? Do you feel depressed? Do you feel lethargic? Those are all low vibrational symptoms. Come up higher. Bring better things into your body. Okay? Nutrients over calories. Sugar is an empty calorie containing zero nutrition. There's no nutrients in sugar. So focus on taking in more nutrient-dense foods, real whole food, plant-based diet. Right? Fats aren't the issue, the good ones. Sugar is. And if you're taking in a lot of seed oils, which most companies are going to fry their food in cheap stuff, seed oils are very dangerous for your body. So lay off the sugar. Eliminate it from your lifestyle. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. The best thing that you can do for yourself. So thank you so much for being here for Lunch and Learn Fridays. Today's topic was the 4 benefits. And I'm going to recap them real quick. Real quick. First one was weight loss, improved weight management. Second one was increased energy. The third one was improved mood, focus, mental clarity, and mental health. And the fourth one was significantly reducing inflammation. Do you see the benefits of removing sugar, refined sugar from your diets? Right? Getting rid of the sodas, getting rid of the junk food, getting rid of all the pasta and all the things that break down to sugar. I'm not saying you can't have those things, but you need to make the priority not having them. You don't have to have it every day, every week even, right? A few times a year. But no, it's very addictive. So when you bring it back in, your body's gonna be like, oh, we want some more of that. We want some more of that, right? Get those endorphins from walking. Get that kind of high from exercising and moving your body in a fun way. You always wanna sweat. You always wanna release toxicity from your body out of your skin. And when you do it profusely, that means your kidneys aren't working, so the skin's trying to pick up the brunt of things. And remember, you don't have to take Ozempic and Wegovy to lose weight. You have a waste issue. Get the waste out of your body, and then you'll get the results that you're looking for. Put down the sugar. I urge you. It is super important to having optimal health. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you guys here next Friday for the next Lunch and Learn series installment. This replay is going to be up for a short while. Make sure you watch it. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, Womb Therapist. Like the video so that others can see this. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe, hit the bell to get all the notifications, right? And make sure that you're sharing this out with your friends and family. I can't do this by myself. It costs you nothing to hit that share button and text it to somebody or send it to their inbox or send it, wherever you need to send it to and say, you need to watch this. Because this is life-changing information. America's fat, sick, and nearly dead. America is obese, and America has mental health issues because of the amount of sugar that we are consuming and other poor foods, but today we're talking about sugar. So thank you so much for being here, Arvella. Thank you so much for being here, Sade of Love Yourself to Health. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, whoever is here who was too quiet to say anything in the comments. I appreciate your presence, but share this out. It takes a village to heal the people, right? And I can't do it alone. So thank you for being the fingers that hit the share button and share this out so that other people can get this information. Sharing is caring. We have to love on one another. We can't gatekeep, right? I don't gatekeep. I'm no gatekeeper. Whatever I know, I'm going to share it with you freely, right? And then when I charge you for the stuff, you have no problem paying, because guess what? If she's giving this away for free, I can't imagine what's on the other side. So be sure to stay tuned, because I am going to have a colon mucoid plaque removal and detox liver gallbladder detox program that I'll be taking you through in the month of January, towards the end of the month, okay? Life-changing. Life-changing. I lost 5 pounds in one day from the amount of mucoid plaque that was released from me in one day. Waste sitting in my body, dead, rotting, decomposing, putrid. Smelled awful. And that's what I need for you guys to do, because it's going to add years to your life. It's going to take fatigue off of you. Right? You tired of feeling tired? You sick and tired of being sick? This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. So I love you guys. I'll see you the next time, and bye for now.